Will Ferrell is back in the spotlight, but not for his usual comedic antics. His new Netflix documentary, Will and Harper, has stirred up a heated debate among fans, especially since it was intentionally released just before the upcoming election. Is this a heartfelt attempt to promote understanding around transgender issues, or is it a strategic move to influence voters? Let's dive into the reactions and uncover the layers behind this controversial documentary. Will Ferrell's latest Netflix documentary, Will and Harper, chronicles his heartfelt journey with his best friend Harper, who transitioned later in life. The film captures their cross-country road trip as Ferrell reconnects with Harper after her coming out as a trans woman. With Ferrell's comedic background, the documentary aims to blend humor with a serious message, shedding light on the challenges and triumphs faced by transgender individuals. During an interview with Variety, Ferrell candidly admitted that the decision to release the documentary ahead of the election was deliberate. "When we sat down with Netflix, we made it clear that we wanted this out before the election," he stated, emphasizing their goal to spark important discussions in households across America. However, this intentional timing has ignited a firestorm of controversy among fans and commentators. Many critics accuse Ferrell of using his platform to distract from significant political issues, arguing that his wealth and celebrity status afford him the luxury of shaping public discourse. One commenter expressed frustration, saying he wants to distract anybody from actually looking at the record or policies of the Democrats. This sentiment resonates with those who feel that Hollywood's elite are out of touch with the average American's concerns, which often revolve around everyday issues like cost of living, job security, and personal interests. As one critic pointed out, most Americans are not having discussions about stuff like this. They're talking about sports or cost of living or work or hobbies. Supporters of Ferrell, however, argue that the documentary has the potential to bridge gaps and promote understanding around transgender rights. They contend that humor can be an effective tool in addressing difficult topics and that Ferrell's intention is to foster dialogue rather than division. One fan shared their enthusiasm, stating, "I'm all for this. Humor can break down barriers and make tough topics more accessible." For many, the documentary represents a vital opportunity to encourage discussions that might otherwise be avoided, especially in an election year where polarization is rampant. Yet, the division runs deep, with critics also voicing concerns about the implications of Ferrell's message. Some feel that his perspective lacks consideration for women's rights and the protection of gender-specific spaces, because he doesn't support women's rights to same-sex spaces or sports. He is a 6 feet 4 inches multimillionaire man. He has no stake in this game, lamented one viewer. This highlights a growing tension surrounding the discourse on gender identity and women's rights, particularly in spaces traditionally reserved for biological females. The film's supporters believe that conversations about transgender rights should be prioritized, while opponents argue that these discussions can overshadow crucial issues impacting women's safety and rights. The release of Will and Harper has undeniably sparked a much-needed dialogue, but not without its share of backlash. Many feel that Ferrell, despite his good intentions, may have misjudged the priorities of the average viewer this election season. As one critic succinctly put it, important discussions? More like distractions from reality. Yet, this complex tapestry of opinions showcases the depth of the societal conversation surrounding gender identity, politics, and the role of media in shaping public perception. Will Ferrell's Will and Harper is more than just a documentary. It's a lightning rod for discussions about friendship, identity, and the current political climate. With strong opinions on both sides, it's clear that this film has struck a nerve. What are your thoughts on Ferrell's timing and intentions? Do you believe documentaries like this can genuinely impact societal views, or do they serve more as distractions during critical times? Join the conversation in the comments below, and if you found this discussion enlightening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insightful content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.